What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and I'm here on Whittier Boulevard in East Los Angeles, which is not a part of the city of Los Angeles. In fact, East LA is an unincorporated community in LA County, and it's the largest unincorporated area in the entire United States. That means East LA doesn't have a mayor, a city council person, or any specific neighborhood representation for its 120,000 residents. And that's not for lack of trying. East LA has fought to be its own city multiple times, and there's another movement percolating right now. So when will East LA become a city? Let's get into it. East LA is a revered, historic bastion of culture. The East LA walkouts, the Chicano moratorium, political activism, lowriders, movies. It's the food, the music, the people that are often celebrated and cheered. But as it stands, East LA lacks local elected leadership. No mayor, no city council person, nobody that can advocate for the families and neighborhoods. This is despite being surrounded by other small cities like Commerce, Montebello, Monterey Park, and Maywood that do have these direct representatives. Now, it's not for lack of trying. East LA made attempts for cityhood in 1931, 1933, 1961, 1963, 1975, and 2012. Two of those campaigns never made it to the ballot, and 3 times incorporation was rejected by voters. But in 2012, the Local Agency Formation Commission rejected a petition for cityhood that was signed by over 16,000 people. The reason that petition was rejected is that a study said that the potential city of East Los Angeles would run a budget deficit, and services such as libraries, law enforcement, and parks would suffer unless residents immediately paid more taxes. More than a decade later, enter Assemblywoman Wendy Carrillo, whose district includes a huge swath of Los Angeles that does reach East L.A., and she's sponsoring legislation, Assembly Bill 2986, which asks LAFCO to create a task force once again to study the issue, this time examining whether East L.A. can at least become a special district. Becoming a special district would be something of a stopgap for East Los Angeles, as it's in between unincorporated area and true cityhood, but it would at least allow some direct representation in the form of an advisory board. Right now, the closest East LA has to direct representation is County Supervisor Hilda Solis, one of 5 supervisors for the entire county of Los Angeles. Now, Solis has opposed Assembly Bill 2986, saying that it's backed by special interests and claiming that East LA residents have been the beneficiary of hundreds of millions of dollars in infrastructure over the last decade, something that might not have been possible given their current tax base. One of the main issues with that, however, is that East LA has had pieces of its tax revenue given to neighboring cities. For example, large retailers on Whittier Boulevard, such as this Target, are actually part of the city of Commerce, even though all the homes surrounding it are considered East Los Angeles. Wow. In addition, several county buildings like the East LA Civic Center and the courthouse have been built into East Los Angeles, but they don't pay any property taxes, and they're used by thousands of people who come into East LA for services. Perhaps the biggest slap in the face is that East LA College is not even part of East LA. It was given to Monterey Park, which is its own city, despite being less than half the size of East LA. Wow. So that's the actual crux of this bill this time around, to see what is possible for East Los Angeles, financially and otherwise. East LA residents are asking for the basics. They want to know where and how their tax dollars are being spent and what they can do to improve their community. They want a transparent and accountable government, and they want community voices to help build the future of East Los Angeles, whether that's as a special district or a city. Either way, they say it's time for East LA, a cultural and historical backbone of Los Angeles, to have direct representation and maybe this time around, become a city. All right, LA, it's been a minute.